Welcome everyone to day 3 of the 30-day Yoga with Dog challenge. My name is Melody, this is Ruby, this is Arlo, and we're really excited to have you on the mat with us. Today we're going through a 20-minute really relaxing class. So it's called relaxing yoga, very similar to yin yoga. We'll be holding poses for 1 minute or more to really relax and release. So let's get into it. We're going to start today's class in child's pose. What more relaxing way would there be to start? So come on over, take your knees wide if that feels good for your lower back. Bring your toes together. You might even have a cushion or something that you put in between your thighs and your calves. Relax your hips towards your heels, walk your hands forward and rest your forehead to the earth into our beautiful extended child's pose. Start to welcome yourself into this space with the rise and fall of your breath. Arlo looks relaxed, he's stretching out. Inhale, feel your belly, your ribs, your collarbones. And exhale. Relax and release. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, release. Start to just bring your awareness into the body, into the breath and the rise and fall. Notice the connection of your forehead to the mat. Your fingertips, the tops of your toes. Notice your shoulders, your lower back. And on your next exhale, just allow them to soften and release, melting further into the earth below. Inhale. And exhale. So relaxing yoga or yin yoga, where we hold poses for more than 1 minute, is so important as a part of our practice. Often our ego will say we're not moving quickly enough, we're not doing strength building, so it's not valuable, but that's not the case at all. Doing our relaxing yin yoga helps us get deeper into the fascia tissues of our body, creating greater healing and change. It helps us calm our nervous system, calm our mind, and connect us back into that relaxed state of mind. So be patient with your practice today. We're not going anywhere quickly. And if you find your mind wandering, as it often does when we are still, use your breath as your cornerstone. Come back to it. Come back to the present moment where you're truly alive. When we're ready, gently lift the forehead. Come up into our tabletop position. Walk our knees underneath our hips. And you might pad the knees here with a cushion, or you might fold your mat over. Take your time, get really comfy. And we're gently coming into our poppy pose or our melting heart pose. So I'm going to walk my hands forward, riding Arlo's head, and gently melt my chest towards the earth. So I might have a cushion or a book that I rest my forehead on here, or you might bring your forehead to the mat. Gently breathing and releasing. Send the shoulder blades down the back, and continually try and send your sternum, your heart towards the earth. Our knees and our hips are in alignment. The lower belly is hollow. And we're gently releasing any tension in the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the arms. Melting more deeply with each passing moment.
Start to notice your body start to get used to the space. Used to the posture. And once our body's like, oh, we can do this, it's okay. You'll gently start to feel that opening, that subtle, small movements with each passing breath. Relaxing more deeply and deeply. Relax any tension in the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. And release. See if you can make your exhales just as long as your inhales. Creating that full, even, beautiful yogic breath. Feeling our body sinking deeper. Releasing more into our shoulder blades, our shoulders, our chest. When we're ready, we're going to gently wriggle our fingers, push into it. Notice the weight in our forearms very gently. Lift our forehead, walk our hands back into our tabletop position. Little baby. And come back into our child's pose. Rest the forehead down. Breathe here. We're gently going to move our fingers towards the right. So wriggle them. I have Arlo in the way, but I'm wriggling them towards the right side of our mat. So really reach here. And just subtle movements, gentle breaths. Inhale, feel that left side body really expand. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale. And exhale. Relaxing deeply. When we're ready, walk our fingers back to center. I know it's a hard life, puppy. We're going to walk our fingertips towards the left, forehead down. Still sending our shoulder blades down the back and finding that gentle stretch in the side body. As we inhale and exhale, release. Sinking deeper, relaxing any tension in our jaw, our neck, our shoulders. When we're ready, walk our fingertips back to center. Breathe here. We're going to rise on up slowly into our tabletop position. Take a little cat-cow here, not really in, but good to feel. Take a little cat-cow, dropping the belly and then drawing our navel towards our spine, chin to chest. Before we come back to neutral, we're going to get into our wrists here. So we're going to turn our wrists to the back, facing our knees, and just gently breathing here. Still pressing into all 5 fingertips. Just feel that gentle release. You might sway here, side to side, forward and back. And when you're ready, gently turn them back to center. Now be very gentle with this one. You might come back putting more weight into your knees, or you might be able to put full weight onto your wrist. We're coming onto the back of our palm. So flip our palm over one at a time. And if you have tight wrists or you haven't really gotten into them lately, it can be quite intense. So just be very gentle with the sensation, super, super gentle. But it is such a nice release. If we've been on the computer all day, hello, or texting, just really helps us reset our wrists. Don't forget to breathe. When we're ready, bring our hands back to center. Feel of that gentle movements, the heat in the body. How cool is that? And when we're ready, we're going to come, so our mat is facing this way. So our knees are aligned with the long edge of our mat. You might fold it over a few times to protect your knees. So just come to wherever feels good, but we're in our tabletop position with the long edge of the mat against our knees. We're coming into our frog pose here, really getting into our hips. So inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, just walk one knee out a little bit wider than hip distance. And walk the other one out. So you might just come very gently to here, bring the big toes together. You might feel that in the hips. Or you can take the knees quite a ways out, being very gentle with our joints. Just go to wherever feels good. If there's any niggles or pain, please back off. You can have your feet aligned with your knees, or if you want a lesser stretch, bring the heels into our tailbone. And just send the hips towards the heels, really getting into the inner thighs here. Whew. Bring the forearms down if that feels good for you, or you can stay on the fingers, just relaxing the head, the neck, the shoulders down. And breathe here. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, just let gravity release. Let the tailbone naturally go towards the heels as much as is comfortable. No muscles clenching, holding on to the bones. Just let gravity carry you today. Just notice the sensations with that rise and fall of the breath. Can you really feel the sensations on your inner thighs as you inhale? And exhale, soften and release. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just try and be still here. Try and not fidget. By still, we allow the muscles to know they're in a safe place and the mind to quiet also. So focus on that rise and fall of your breath, relaxing tension. Find that beautiful, even yogic breath. And when you're ready, we really gently rock forward. If your hips are behind your knees, rock forward so they're in line with your knees or further. You'll really feel the difference. Really gently come up onto the hands and put lots of weight into our hands here. Really spread, grip the mat or grip the ground with our fingertips. And then push weight into your hands. Really gentle to protect our knee joints. Walk on in. Back into our tabletop position. Beautiful, guys. We're going to sweep our feet towards the side and coming into a seated position on our mat. Beautiful. We're going to have both knees bent, feet flexed, grab our thighs, lengthen the spine, and a beautiful fold forward variation. Instead of having straight legs, just have the knees bent, rest the belly on the thighs, let the head, the neck, the shoulders fall in between the knees. And just breathe here. Inhale, feel the belly, ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, soften and release. Inhale. And exhale. Let all the weight lift off your shoulders, let your neck really go. When we're ready, super slow, roll on up and make our way onto our backs.
So roll on down, take your time. Shoulder blades or shoulders hit the earth and just relax and release here. You might have the knees together, the feet out wide, really savoring the sensation of our body just melting into the earth below. So when we're ready, if our feet are wide, just walk them into hip distance apart. Send our left leg, hello baby. Send our left leg long and bring our right knee in towards our chest. Grab it with both hands and just give ourselves a really gentle squeeze. No clenching or holding on of anything here. You might gently rock side to side, just take it and figure eights. Really gentle sensations and gentle motions, tiny motions here. And coming into a gentle spinal twist. So this might be enough for you. This might feel lovely for your lower back. So just stay here. Or option is to keep our left hand on our right knee. Our right arm reaches out beside us. And our gaze goes towards those fingertips. So our head just turns towards the right. Find that length in the spine that we've been practicing. And exhale, just guide the knee over towards the left. So the opposite way to your gaze. So that might just twist very gently. You might be able to take the knee all the way over. There is no competition here. There is no the best at yoga. It's just all everyone's personal experience. So just breathe here. This is a beautiful spinal twist. Instead of twisting our neck, we're just going from the bottom of our spine, opening and releasing. So find that beautiful inhale, find expansion between each vertebra. Notice the sensation in your muscles and joints. And exhale, see if you can just soften and release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, super slowly bring that knee back to center. Say thank you, give itself a squeeze, send it long. Bring your left knee into your chest. Same on the other side. Take little circles or sways here. This might feel super lovely for you and you might just stay here. If you'd like to come with me into the spinal twist, left arm long, gaze towards the left fingertips, and just take that knee over towards the other side. So keep this left shoulder on the ground. It's not a competition on who can twist the most. We're all in our own living rooms, we can't see each other anyway. But just explore the sensation. Getting a beautiful spinal twist from our tailbone all the way to the crown of our head. Oh baby. So breathe here. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. Feel that expansion in the lower back, the hip, the muscles surrounding. And exhale, just soften, let any clenching go. Sinking deeper and deeper. And when you're ready, come back to center. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Say thank you. And send our leg long, palms facing up, into our final resting pose, our savasana, our corpse pose. So breathe here. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, melt all tension into the earth below. Feel yourself grow heavy while the mind stays present, noticing sensations in the body, sensations in the breath. When we're ready, slowly send our arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch and a wriggle here. Wriggle one arm and one leg. Getting a bit of movement back into the body. Roll over onto a side that suits you. And come up in your own time into a seated position. You can be up against a wall, cross-legged, however feels good for you. Just placing your hands on your knees, closing down your eyes, and bringing your awareness back to that rise and fall of your breath. Do a quick check-in. Notice how you're feeling physically. Notice how your breath is feeling after the class today. Check in mentally. See if your thoughts are slower or faster. Whatever you feel is perfect, so just observe. When we're ready, big arm circle all together. Really notice the sensation, fingertips touch. And exhale back to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Sending all my love and gratitude to this amazing community. Namaste.